Let me see this thing live, folks. I'm gonna learn how to work this thing one way or the other. See if this thing live. Maybe have to cut this damn thing off. Testing. 1, 2, 3. I'm just finna do a quick show. Testing. This is a test show. Why this shit not coming on my phone? I forgot it's delay, like 10 seconds. Hurry up and come on. Testing, damn it. Okay, that's coming on. Let's see if this come on. Let's see if I can screen share this and this come on right here. Let's see if this
just as a whole, not having an audience, there are a lot of different variables going into it. It's been
let me see if that come on. Then we working with something. Oh, we cooking with grease. We cooking with grease. We are cooking with grease. I'm finna do a short recap of what Simone Bines was talking about, right? People are not looking through what she's talking about, right? They're missing out the most important thing. And I just caught what she said. I was looking on the news, and I just caught what Simone Bines was really talking about and why she quit the Olympics and shit. Just listen to, read in between the lines, y'all. It's about, what, 17 seconds, right? It's about 17 seconds, right?
And it's been really stressful, this Olympic Games.
It's been really stressful, this Olympic Games. With all this Black Lives Matter and everything focused on race, you got the Trump juice shit going on and things like that, forcing injections in people. You got the transsexual athletes entering girls' games and shit. You have a lot of pressure going on in these Olympic Games, right? Let me rewind that.
And it's been really stressful.
It's been really stressful. She's a professional athlete. She's one of the greatest Olympic gymnasts ever to perform. What's so stressful about her performing her job? It's not the job she's stressed about. It's the things that's going outside of her job, right?
This Olympic Games, I think, just as a whole, not having an audience.
As a whole, not having an audience, right? These are professional athletes. Like when they were playing basketball and football in front of an empty house and empty stadium, it seemed foreign to them. It seemed foreign to us, seeing cardboard boxes and shit put up in the stands, right? They don't have that. She don't have the crowd cheering for her. She's a performer, right? She used to having a crowd. She used to people cheering. She used to waving and things like that. She used to having people support her in the crowd. Her friends, her family probably. But now you take all of that out and say, look, you was going to perform in front of an empty crowd, right? No people pumping you up, no motivation, none of that shit you used to having, right? You was going to perform in front of an empty crowd. Everything that you used to have and you used to doing and how you used to perform, we're going to take that away from you. Right?
There are a lot of different variables going into it. It's
a lot of different variables going into it, right? Look at all the variables that's going into not having an audience, right? And why you don't have an audience and the reasons why you don't have an audience, right? She's the most decorated woman in gymnastics, right? But you have a woman that turned her back on the flag, and you have these soccer players that's turning their back on a war veteran, right? That's getting more news coverage than somebody who's doing it the right way. Not asking for no politics, not asking to be given any fucking advantages over nobody. Just wanted to be judged on her sport and do it in front of a crowd, what she's been doing. It's a lot of different variables. It's just not just everybody thinking it's mental, which I'm pretty sure is mental because of the shit she's been through, right? But I'm pretty sure when she does her thing in front of an audience, I'm pretty sure that takes some of the pressure away. Just like any athlete, when they go do their job, or anybody else when they do their job and they concentrate on their job, everything else is throughout the window. You didn't give her the opportunity to concentrate on herself, and it made her look a different kind of way. Hold on. Let me see something right quick. I think my partner on the phone. Hello? Well, I'm on live. I'm going to call you right back. Yeah, come right back. All right, you know what I'm saying? You have this. It's all kind of variables that's in this, right? Let me go a little further.
It's been a long week. It's been a long Olympic process. It's been a long year.
A long week a long process, a long year. A long year. Think of all the things she has to fight through mentally as being a black woman in this predicament, and probably people are influencing her since she's the number one gymnast in the world. Think of the pressure she's put on behind the scenes to probably be an activist, to probably speak out. You know what I'm saying? It's not just probably mental on the gymnastic thing. It's also the pressure they probably put on her to be an activist, to speak out about equality and injustices and all this. So you ain't heard her speak out one word about none of this shit. None of this shit. She has to step back, I'm pretty sure, because I'm pretty sure the pressure is on her. It's been a long week, a long process, a long year. Let me do that one more time. One more time. Not that far.
Olympic process. It's been a long year.
Hold on.
It's been a long Olympic process. It's been a long year. So just a lot of different variables, and I think we're just a little bit too stressed out.
A little bit too stressed out. We're a little bit too stressed out about what? It can't be about the Olympic Games. We're stressed out about everything else. People sleeping in the same bed, men and women sleeping in the same bed, and they might have sex. We got to put barracks up. People getting testosterone, and you taking them, you putting them in the Olympics and competing in women's sport, but a woman gets stressed out and eat a little brownie and smoke a little weed, and you kick her out the Olympics. Look how soft. Remember, we used to go to the Olympics and dominate, right? We used to go to basketball, track and field, you name it, we dominated. Now we in competition, the basketball team losing. Everybody about this social shit, you know what I'm saying? And the world is becoming more, we're becoming more weak and the world is becoming more strong. Just look at the Olympics. How the world is catching up to us. Because you got these people like, well, we want everybody to be equal. Well, the other countries don't want to be equal to us. They want to rule us. You want to be equal here when we should be fighting not to be equal out there. What the fuck you fighting for equality here for? We should fight amongst each other for that. We should be more focused on being better than China, Germany, Russia, Africa, whatever the fuck country it is, Sweden. We should be focusing on that shit. Other world powers, but we focus on a political party, a political group, some white supremacists. It's other shit than that. We need everybody is stressed out because we're not even talking about the Olympics. Ain't nobody even watching this shit no more. The Olympics opening celebration Olympics was the lowest watched Olympic opening in 30 fucking years. Back when TV first started. People are not interested in her in this no more. She's not getting the support she's supposed to be getting because everybody worried about social justice shit.
But we should be out here having fun, and sometimes that's not the case.
We should be out here having fun, and sometimes that's not the case. We, not me, we should be out here having fun, and it's not the case because everybody want to be a social justice warrior. Everybody want to put their fist up and do all this whole crazy shit and talk about equality and the flag and the national anthem. It's everything about everything except the athletes. We ain't even celebrating the Olympic athlete like we did last year because the country is so divided, right? Because think about this: if she don't choose to be Black Lives Matter and be a black activist, the black people are not supporting her. You don't see no black people, hey, Simone Bines, you don't see Black Lives Matter pushing this woman. You don't see no black women organizations behind this woman pushing her. We feel your pain. We understand you, grow, do your shit. Right? So she can't speak out of it, but she speak the truth about how she feel about we should be having fun. The politics shouldn't be in it. They're going to say, oh, man, she's a conservative. She's speaking up for this. So they're going to separate her from the black heart. That has to be confusing for a black woman. Think about it. She's the most powerful black woman in the Olympics, and the world is watching her right now. The world is watching her. You don't think nobody, and she ain't spoke out one thing about no Black Lives Matter, about no protests, about no equality, about none of that. You don't think they in her ear? Huh? The most power, I'm not talking about of all times, period. I'm talking about the most powerful black woman right now in the world, because we're talking about the Olympics. This has been watched by the world. So the most powerful black woman in the world is Simone Bines right now. Next month it'll be somebody else. Next week it could be somebody else. But from last week, for another 2 weeks, while the Olympics on, she's the most powerful black woman in the world. The most watched, the most noticed black woman in the world. Fuck all this gymnastics shit. It has to be something different because she can't have fun no more. And she said that's not the case.
We should be out here having fun, and sometimes that's not the case.
It's not the case. I can't have fun if there's no people in the crowd. I can't have fun if I can't feel the energy. I'm a performer. It's one thing about performing on YouTube, and it's another thing about performing in front of a loud crowd. It's a lot different. You get the crowd reaction. You get the energy. You know, you feel yourself. It's a distraction when you don't have that. Oh, yeah. It's a distraction as a performer. I'm supposed to be having fun. The Olympics are about having fun. When y'all take the fun out of the Olympics and make it political? Huh? I feel bad. I don't feel bad for Simone Bines, but I'm feeling bad about the situation that people putting her in and helping her. And you don't hear no black people or nobody reaching out like, well, what's wrong? Well, we're going to fight for whatever mental thing that's distracting you from being in the Olympics. We're going to fight for that as a black woman. Let us understand what you're going through. She can't say that. Because if she's telling the truth about, she don't feel, but because Simone Bines is the epiphany of, I used that wrong word, but she's a prime example of what a black woman can do if she work hard and take advantage of the freedom she has in this country. She never complained. She never accused of being treated unfair. She went out there and she worked her ass off like Serena Williams and dominated two black women that are the most celebrated in their sport because they worked their ass off and they didn't complain. If they can do it, you should be able to teach your daughter she can do it too. Look at Simone Bines, the most celebrated woman, the most celebrated black woman, the most celebrated woman. Before her, it was Dominique Dawes. Huh? Venus Serena Williams. Cardi B. Tell your daughter she can be and she work hard enough. If she gonna be the whore, be the biggest whore she can be. Camilla Harris. If she gonna be a whore, be the biggest whore she can be. But don't tell your kids what they can't be. The person that's look at the Olympic NBA basketball team. How many niggas on that? How many white people on that team? They've been watched by the world. Teach your kids, if you work hard enough at anything you can do, you can be the most powerful black woman or black man on the face of the earth. I like Usain Bolt. Even though the nigga from Africa, he's still black. I mean, from Jamaica, he's still black. Hard work can pay off. Don't tell me, don't tell her you can't tell Dominic, or you can't tell Simone Bines because she was doing tricks that people can never ever do ever. It can't even be duplicated. No one will ever try these motherfucking tricks. Right? You telling me you can't tell your daughter you can be like Simone Bines as a black woman? Huh? How that work? Why we don't celebrate women like this? Why we don't celebrate black women like this as black people? We celebrate a motherfucking gay woman that's making money up off of dead black men that's moving next to white people. We celebrate them bitches. But we don't celebrate the woman that's working hard. That's not making excuses on why she's not succeeding. That when it gets all obstacles and stereotypes and became the most powerful black woman doing this Olympic Games. Serena Williams. Out of Compton, California. A girl I used to watch when I used to be swimming in the park at Green Meadows, heard her father and sister playing tennis in the fucking park. A woman out of Compton didn't take no for an answer, was raised by a father, a strong man in the fucking household. Became the most powerful woman in sports, the most decorated black woman in sports. Don't celebrate them. You don't see people putting them as strong black women. It's always these hoes following after somebody. A black man done got killed by the police. One Black Lives Matter. Still up out of this store. Family reparations. You can do this. You can do that. But you don't celebrate strong black women. You don't celebrate a strong black man raising strong black women. You want to be with the nuclear family. I went on the street and asked motherfucker what the nuclear family is. They didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. What is the nuclear family? I don't know what the fuck. They don't know what the fucking nuclear family is. Nigga, it's what was keeping you out of your kid's life, nigga. The nuclear family, nigga. Huh? Google it. I'm asking people shit. Hey, who is John Lewis? I don't know. You don't know who the fuck John Lewis is? All these Democrats talking about that, and you know the fuck. These are streets. People questions I'm asking people on the street because I'm getting a game show together. They don't know this shit. These Democrats are preaching shit that we not asking them to ask of us. I mean, for us. We're not asking you for none of this shit. But you're offering this shit and you're forcing us to, you're trying to force people to believe that this is what we want. Oh yeah, this is what we want because we talk to them. We know what they want. We don't ask them what they want. We just know what they want. Well, if that's the case, we know we want people, little kids to stop dying in Chicago, New York. Little 6-year-olds getting shot in the head, 13-year-olds getting shot in drive-by. We want to stop that shit. We know that. You can hold a commission on hold on, some shit happening outside. You want to hold a commission on why shit is happening on January 6th, but you won't hold a commission on what's happening every motherfucking weekend? And you want to kill about America? What's killing more Americans? The shit happening on January 6th or the shit happening in the streets of America every single motherfucking day? What you think is going to help America in the future more? Holding an investigation on what happened about a motherfucking Capitol building, or holding an investigation on what's happening on why these kids getting killed, why these drive-bys are happening, why the police are watching people shoot each other and driving off, huh? If you don't want to investigate something don't happen again, why don't you investigate the summer of love and see why that shit won't happen again, and hope that shit don't happen again? Where 25 people got killed, 25 to 1, a whole summer to 3 hours, one building to whole cities. Which one do you think? Your building, it's people was back in the Capitol building 3 hours later. It's people in these neighborhoods can't go back to their fucking business a year later. What? But it's fear. You took the fun out of it. Fear. Now you want this black woman to be the most powerful black woman and perform under this type of pressure. Huh? The most celebrated woman, this woman, she's gonna do this woman, hold on. I cannot just do my job. Everybody making it a social justice thing. Anyway, I just decided I'd say that for the people right quick. They took down my other two things. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I think I got a caller. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. I think we had a caller. I thought we had a caller. Do we have a caller? We got a caller here. We got a caller. This is a Joe Biden supporter, right? Hold on, let me see what this Joe Biden supporter want. Let me see what this Biden supporter want. What? What do this Joe Biden supporter want? You're live on the air. You got 2 minutes. Hey, drop the link. I said, I got to go pick up a Social Security card right now. I got an appointment in 5 minutes. I got to be right around the corner. I can bring you back on. Look, I can bring you back on, and you're going to look. We're gonna have a debate. I'm gonna bring him back on. He's gonna come on under the Sky's name because I want people to this channel. He's gonna come on under the Sky's name. We're gonna be right back with Joe Biden supporter in a minute. We're gonna talk about the January 6th, right? We can talk about whatever you want, man. All right. We'll be right back, y'all, with Joe Biden supporter in a minute, y'all. We'll be right back. All right. All right, we right back. If y'all want to see me debate Joe Biden supporter, right, come back after I pick up my Social Security card. I got to go right around the corner and pick it up, right? We're going to be back with Joe Biden supporter. Come back in a minute.